Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Welcome everybody, Diecast OutKast, episode 28. Today we're doing a 1969.5 Dodge Super Bee. On the real 1-to-1 scale, this is probably one of my favorite cars other than the Buick Grand National. I bought this Hot Wheels mainline Super Bee with the hopes of doing some detail on it and make it look a little bit more realistic. I started to do a wheel swap on this a while back, and I like the paint, everything looks good on it, but I got to looking at it again the other day and thought, why don't we try to bring it up a notch? Let me work on my detailing. It's got a chrome plastic base and the interior is black. It looks really close to what a normal Mopar B-body dash would look like. The glass is in good shape. So let's strip this paint off. I didn't even brush this one off. I just pulled it out and rinsed it under some warm water, and it stripped everything off of it. I'm going to file the post down so we get a flat surface. Now we're going to drill and tap the post. So we can screw the base on the body. We're going to tap the hole with the 256 size. And I really like these 256 by 1/8 Phillips head screws. Now I'm going to file off some of these casting lines. There's also a burr here in the windshield area that I'm going to take out. Taking your time and taking out all these little imperfections really makes a difference on your end result. I usually don't put a lot of pressure on the file and go in an X pattern. I feel like it makes the file marks easier to sand out. And I found this beautiful fingernail file with pink sparkles all over it, which works absolutely perfect for smoothing out the file marks. It was on clearance at the dollar store. Don't judge. And to take care of the sanding marks that the file left, I will go back over it with a steel wire wheel on my Dremel tool. Then to finish it off, I used some 4/0 steel wool. This will give it a nice smooth finish. I went over the whole body with some Rust-Oleum flat black. Gives it a nice even coat, and I really like how it looks. Nice and smooth. I wanted to go with the green, so this is basically what I hoped it would end up looking like. On top of the black, I went over it with some Createx Wicked Gold. The Wicked Gold has a little bit more sparkle to it, and I love it. Then I went over the top of the gold with some Candy 2.0 Emerald Green. And this is the perfect shade of green in my mind, what I wanted the end result to look like. Just so you know, I painted this car at least 10 times. Always had an issue. This time you could see where I found out that my clear was contaminated, so I stripped it again. And here is the candy green covered with some 2K urethane automotive clear. Here's where I have it baking underneath one of my studio lights. And off camera I did all the details and added a bumblebee stripe. I brushed on some acrylic black because the fiberglass hoods were not perfect from the factory, and I wanted to give it the fiberglass look. I brushed the black on to give it a textured look. Painted the base black, and then I wanted to do something different with the suspension. The car was lowered from the factory, so I cut these little slots out so it would lower the wheels in the base. I found some steel wheels with some redline tires, so I put them on the base, and then I cut up a couple toothpicks and put them on top of the axles. So when I add the interior to it, it will put some pressure on the toothpicks, which will hold the wheels down, but the wheels will also roll. This will all hold it in place when I screw the body back down on top of it. So here is what we started with. I really appreciate all my subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Hit the thumbs up button and drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. And here's my take on the 1969.5 Dodge Super Bee. I'm extremely happy how this turned out, and it's going to make a nice addition to the display. head over to Outlaw Speed Shop's YouTube channel. He is doing a Mustang competition in brackets. So he's got the first video up. You vote on your favorite car, and there's going to be a winner that's awarded. One of these cars is mine, but I'm going to tell you which one it is. So go vote on your favorite. However, I did record it, so I will post a video after it's all over with. You can catch me on YouTube, Instagram, and Snapchat.
Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hey.